Over the past 2 years, I've been able to generate over $3 million in sales with TikTok Shop Affiliate, and I've been able to help hundreds of other affiliates start earning for themselves. And it all started when I went from delivering for Uber Eats, barely scraping by on food stamps, to scaling my first ever TikTok Shop product to multiple six figures in profit. Since then, I have seen every new method come and go, but there's one strategy that rarely anybody ever talks about, and it's here to stay. And I'm talking about going live on TikTok. Going live is how the top affiliates are able to make consistent sales month over month with more predictability than just relying on content alone. So if you just stick with me through the steps, you'll know why TikTok Live is the biggest untapped opportunity on the platform right now and how to get started before everyone else catches on. And it all starts with understanding why this is such a big deal in the first place. What TikTok Live really is for affiliates. By now, you've probably seen at least a few live streams pop up on your TikTok, whether it's a celebrity promoting their new product or a random influencer doing a sponsored live. There's even an entire feed dedicated to live streams. And here's why that matters. Because there's a massive shift happening behind the scenes that almost nobody's talking about right now. And that is live shopping. This is the QVC of our generation. You've been hearing Alex Hormozy talk about it, Gary Vee talk about it. Now news publications are talking about it. In China, live shopping is already a $1 trillion industry, and the US is just now catching up. TikTok Live is literally a real-time sales funnel. And when you combine that with TikTok being one of the biggest social platforms in the entire world, if not the biggest, the opportunities are huge. And that's exactly why you need to start going live right now before everyone else catches on. Now, why is live shopping so effective? Well, it's because it puts you right in front of warm buyers who already want whatever it is you're selling, and that's because the algorithm is so smart. It knows exactly who clicks on products, who's watching videos about the product, who has that product in their cart, and your live is going to show up for those customers who are almost ready to buy. You also have the potential to be pushed out to thousands of people once TikTok sees your momentum in the live stream. And going live has the highest conversion rate out of anything that you can do when it comes to selling online, even if you don't have celebrity or influencer status. And this is because people are able to ask you questions in real time. You can handle their objections directly. You're also able to create massive urgency or scarcity in your live streams with something we call live flash sales. It sort of feels like a game for the people that are in there. They want to get the product before it goes out of stock or before the flash sale is over. They want to hear you call out their name. They want to hear the little congratulations bell when an order is placed. But here's the thing, you cannot start earning on lives if you don't know what you're doing, because it is nowhere near the same as just uploading videos, and it requires an entirely different skill set. If you treat your TikTok lives like a casual FaceTime or like you're just talking to a friend, you're gonna bore the audience and they're gonna keep scrolling. Think of it like being a loud ass Twitch streamer who's promoting a product instead of just playing a game and not saying anything. Shifting from videos to live streams is a completely different experience, and the audience expects something else entirely. Remember, you're already gonna be put in front of warm buyers, so your energy should reflect that. You should be creating that feeling of FOMO, the fear of missing out. So if you're not able to adjust, you're gonna fall behind. Your streams are gonna feel slow and you're not gonna gain viewers. Energy is everything in your live streams. If you're dry or boring, people are gonna bounce instantly and they won't trust the product. You need to understand every single talking point about your product. You should be able to answer any single question that the person has about the product, because if you're not able to, they're just gonna slip by and you're gonna lose that potential sale. Take caffeine if needed. Energy sells. That's exactly why I'm drinking an energy drink right now, because I'm filming a YouTube video and I want to have the energy so you guys are actually entertained and keep watching this YouTube video. Your live streams are the exact same thing. From a technical perspective, you want to make sure that you have clean lighting, a nice background that matches your product. If you're doing some sort of clothing, maybe in your living room or bedroom with good lighting. If you're doing a CarPlay product, which a lot of our clients are actually ripping with right now, you would obviously go live in your car with that. You also want to look like someone they can trust. This sounds like common sense, but I'm sorry, if you're fat, you should not be promoting a weight loss supplement. It just doesn't make sense and people aren't gonna have conviction that the product actually works. But hey, if you're fat and you're promoting oversized tees or oversized hoodies, then people are gonna love that and resonate with it. So you wanna make sure that you are the ideal avatar for whatever it is you're promoting. promoting. It's exactly like you're watching right now. If I'm over here talking about how to make 10K a month with TikTok Shop, but I'm living in a crappy apartment with terrible lighting and I'm wearing a regular white wife beater, my hair's a mess, would you guys really take me serious? Would you actually believe anything I'm saying? Of course not. But you guys see that I'm well groomed, I'm wearing a nice dress shirt, I've got the pool in the background, the Los Angeles view over there, the Calabasas background. It's like you can see that I actually know what I'm talking about. Now, at first, TikTok Live may feel completely different than what you're used to, and that's normal. But over time, you might realize that TikTok Live is actually something that you're natural at, and maybe it's better for you than creating videos. Take, for example, our live coach, Matt Gady. He's been doing video content and live content, but most of his sales come from going live. We have clients like Brady, who does a mix of video content and live streams, and he just hit a record month of $9.6 thousand in take-home profit. We have our client Chris, who went from $1,000 to $2,000 months to hitting a $30,000 profit month. We have our client Nico, who most recently hit an $18,000 profit month, or Alexander, who does purely Spanish content, and he was able to hit a $15,000 profit month. So if you are serious about actually growing with TikTok Shop, staying ahead of the trends and learning what's working right now, you can click that top link inside of the description to join our private group 7-Figure Affiliate. You'll be able to work directly with me one-on-one and get access to the latest strategies that are helping our affiliates hit 10K months and beyond. But now let's break down exactly how you should be talking on your lives in a way that actually makes people want to pull out their wallets immediately. Now, just like with short form content, those first few seconds that someone joins your live stream are critical. That actually determines whether TikTok is going to push out your stream to more people, or if you end up talking to yourself for hours. Because like I said earlier, going live requires a completely different skill set. This is where conversions actually happen. It's how you get people to buy. So if you go live without a script or a structure, you're going to end up with awkward pauses that are going to kill your momentum and make people click off the stream, and you won't know what to say when the viewers actually join. So it's very important that you have a great script that actually sells the dream for whatever it is you're talking about and makes people want to buy. And you want to repeat that typically every 30 to 40 seconds. I know it sounds fast, but you have to keep in mind these people are joining your live stream. They immediately need to be hooked. And if they're not hooked, they're going to leave, and you're going to constantly get new viewers and new viewers. So you need to repeat yourself constantly. Now, this does not mean that you should just read your script and ignore the chat's objections, but you need to have a routine and a structure in place. And that's exactly what your script is designed to help you build. When it comes to actually selling your product, it's pretty similar to how you sell your product in your videos. You're not selling the features or the ingredients of your product because nobody gives a shit about that, but you're selling how the product changes lives. It's like if I'm talking about this Alani, this is not sponsored, although with the way I promote them, they should sponsor me. I'm not going to talk about the vitamin B6. I'm just looking at the ingredients here, the biotin, the pantothenic acid. Nobody gives a fuck about that, right? If I say, hey, I drink one of these and it gets me wired for my YouTube videos, I have energies for hours and I don't crash afterwards, and because of this, I'm able to have a ton of meetings and make a fuck ton of money. That's selling the dream. That's selling the feeling, and someone's going to be so much more likely to buy an Alani because I touched on those things rather than selling the ingredients. Throughout your script, you want to make sure that you're constantly hitting pain points. If you're tired of having low energy all day, if you're tired of constantly craving sweets, remind people of the painful situation that they're in and show them how your product is going to change their life. That's what gets them to pull out their wallet. So if you are actually serious about converting with TikTok Live, make sure that you're interacting with the chat, answering questions, and constantly hitting those pain points. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that live shopping is the future. It converts faster, more consistently, and the best part is we are still so early to this. Now, inside of our private community, 7-Figure Affiliate, a ton of people have already started earning with TikTok Shop, especially with live streams. Like I said, we helped Chris cross a $30,000 profit month. We helped Brady hit a record-breaking month of 9.6K in commissions. We helped Nico hit an $18,000 profit month. We helped Alexander hit a $15,000 profit month with his Spanish content. So if you are ready to stop guessing and start applying the systems that actually work right now, click that top link inside of the description to apply for 7-Figure Affiliate. We'll see if we're a good fit for each other and help you start printing. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Go make some fucking money.